Well, we are here. Good evening, Mr. E.
And a pleasant good evening to you, Miss Hinton, and thank you so very, very much. And to all of our audience, we want to say thank you so very, very much for tuning in to FYI After Dark. We're back.
We're back. It's been a minute now. We've been putting on FYI After Dark replays of our morning show, FYI Morning Show Live. But we're back. We wanted to come on and just welcome our audience and say thank you for your patience and thank you for viewing our replays. It's been great, and we're glad to be here. This is FYI After Dark. I'm the host, Yolanda Hinton. The other host is who?
I'm the co-host. I'm Mr. E, better known as Edward Everett. That's me. Hey, thank you so much for tuning in. Hey, hope we can bring you nothing but the very best.
Yes, we want to welcome our platform. This is Facebook Live, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Instagram. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. We promise we'll communicate with you, we'll shout you out, and we're going to have a great time on this evening. I know there are people that are going to be coming on, and we can, in the meantime, just continue to tell you all how elated and excited we are to be here. And we're going to talk a little bit first, Mr. E, about our sponsors. Our sponsors are Bulvic, Bulvic, Bulvic Academy. You all can go ahead and absolutely go to the website at www.bulvicacademy.com. That's Bulvic academy.com. Plenty of information for students, for schools, for teachers, our anti-bullying initiative, our community against bullying, a call to action. Now we have books. Bullying is right underneath your nose. We have the Diary of a Former Bully by Yolanda Hinton. There's a game called Bulvic that you can actually go click on and get it for kids, for students, and really enjoy the game. It's not for the faint of heart now. It's not just a game that you're just going to easily go through. You got to strategize. You got to fight monsters. You got to read. You just have to be able to stick and stay until you get to the end. I promise you will. And so please, our sponsor, Bulvic Academy, Bulvic, go to the website now and check it out. Also, Big Gods. We don't want to forget about biggods.com. You all go to biggods.com. Another sponsor, Mr. Chris Hinton, is the owner, Mr. E, and the products are quite nice.
That's right. That's right. You want something for your Christmas holiday? Go down and go to Beer Gods and see Mr. Chris Hinton and let him know. Email him or let him know that you would like the best Christmas package for your friend or for yourself, for your beard, to help your beard to grow and give you have you ever had dandruff, your dandruff that falls from your beard onto your shirt, and every time you turn around, you brushing it off? You need to call Mr. Chris Hinton, that's Beard God, and tell him, say, listen, I need it by going to www.beardgods, that's beard, BEARDGODZ.com. That's it.
Yes. And they have, Mr. E, he has oils, balms, things that even if you don't have a beard, ladies, you could get it for your hair, for your scalp. It's really great for hair and skin. But he also has vitamins, Mr. E. And these vitamins help to make sure your nails are strong, your hair is strong, your skin looks good. And so these gummies on the website, you can go up there and look at some of the things that he has to help groom the beard and hair. He has picks, he has hats, he has hoodies, he has shampoos and conditioner. And so check it out. It's www.bulvic. I said Bulvic. Beard Gods.
Beard God.
It's right up there on the right of our screen. BEARDGODZ Check it out.
Check it
So,
out.
so we are here, and we are excited. We were on this morning, and let's talk a little bit, Mr. E, about FYI Morning Show Live.
What a powerful morning show that we had today. And you want to go back and see it, you can go to YouTube and pick it up, or you can go back to Everette's Facebook page or Miss Yolanda the Lady Hinton Facebook page. And guess what? You can see or hear our morning show. We had a special guest by a person by the name of Mr. Ronnie Joyner. Oh, he's a sports buff. He knows the ins and outs of sports, and his favorite team was Miami Dolphin. We begin to run off the scores and the winners of yesterday's game, and let them know who's in the playoff, who's clinched the division, who's going to be who's looking for MVP and things of that nature. So if you want information on Monday's show about sports talk, go to our morning show and get that information where you can hear Mr. Ronnie Joyner predictions and my prediction along with Miss Yolanda the Lady Hinton.
I tell you what, it's absolutely fun. It's absolutely fabulous. Our Monday sports talk, people really get into it. You know, we look at the games throughout the week. As a matter of fact, there's one coming on. Mr. E will tell you about that later on. But we make sure we get into, you know, the winners, the losers, the drama, who's playing, who's not playing, who needs to go home, because we're getting close to the playoffs. And it is definitely a fun time. I really enjoy the NFL sports talk, Mr. E. I know we do the NBA and the WNBA and other sports, but it's something about the NFL that is really fire.
You know, Ms. Hinton, when you talk about the NFL or the AFL, when you talk about football, period, that's what folks normally look at, that the baseball can be on, the basketball can be on. But when you look, the hockey can be played. But when you're looking at that NFL, that National Football League, and you see that hard hitting, that contact, that pass, and those running backs, those pass hollering and screaming, and you see folks just really playing football, it turns your head, and you see the stands, the fans that's in the stands getting going at it. I mean, just one of the greatest times in the world, because they seen great football at hand.
Absolutely. So make sure Mondays, you all have to tune in on Mondays at 9:30 a.m. We're on Peace 95.3 FM, WGPL 1350, WPCE 1400, WMVA 88.9 FM, Facebook Live, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Instagram. I tell you, we're on so many platforms, Mr. E. And we want you all to join us at 9:30, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Check us out. On Mondays, we're doing sports talk. On Wednesdays, we're doing What's Under the Hat, issues concerning you men. And then on Fridays, you're going to get a whole lot of stuff. You're going to get Fun Friday. You're going to get serving dat tea. You're going to be getting what's in your closet, issues concerning women, and so on and so forth. It's just going to be a great time, you know, when you all join us. Now, this Friday is our time of giving.
That's
FYI, radio shows, Christmas time of giving. And look, we got things already ready for those that have been listening and committed to our channel and our shows and things like that. And we are just saying thank you for the commitment.
That's right. We want to thank you so much. I mean, 9 years of being on air, you know, giving you nothing but the very best Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9:30 to 10 on 4 different radio stations: WMVA 88.9 Peace, 95.3, WGPL 1350, and Peace and WPCE 1400. And just to be on all those radio platforms, just to bring you nothing but the very best to help you to rise above mere survival. We just don't want to bring you the information, just give it to you like everybody else get. We want you to know that we're in the community. We're right there in the
Yes.
churches, in the community, bringing you the very best, because these are some of the folks that comes on our radio show that's got things going along around the city. So you won't miss out on anything from schoolyards to um, uh, 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 teachers, book sales, you name it. We got it right there for you. For things that going on in the court, child support, and if you need a job, we got that for you
Yes.
also. And for the safety purposes, we bring all that information because we want to help you. We want to help you to rise above. We don't want you lacking for nothing. That's why FYI is brought to you by the host, Miss Yolanda Lady Hinton, and I'm Ed Everett. I want to say this too because it's 9 years and Miss Hinton has been dedicated to the cause. Let me tell you, out of all those 9 years that we've been on radio, we only took a few days off. I mean, a few days off, but for 9 years,
Yes.
we on 12 times a month. Yeah, we own 12 times a
Yes.
month. And when you look at that, when we own 12 times a month, and when you look at 12 times 12, we're on 144 times in a year where we
Mhm.
bring you nothing but the best. We're bringing you news. We're bringing you what's happening because we want you to know these things. So for 9 years that we've been on, Miss Hinton has been right there, has never missed a beat besides for going on her vacation. We
Yes.
want to say thank you, Miss Hinton, for a
Yes.
wonderful, wonderful job and your new music. We want to say thank you so much.
Thank you so much. We'll talk about that in a minute. I just want to remind everybody that yes, we definitely bring our listing, our job listings. We have so much information, great topics, great guests. We're going to continue that. And we want to make sure you all are going to be a part of the special guests and sponsorship. You know, you can sponsor your business a segment or you can sponsor the whole show. You know, we'll give you that information a little bit later on how you can do just that. Also, we're going to talk about how you can follow us and get our shows just come to you just by subscribing to our channels. We'll talk to you a little bit later about our contact information and you know what it would take to just be a part of what we are doing. And we're just blessed because Mr. E, when we started off with one station, I believe. And
That's right.
it has
That's right.
grown and grown. We're on FM now. We're on 2 FM stations. We're two AM stations, and a plethora of social media platforms, which is absolutely awesome. And we want you to say something in the chat so we can shout you out. We got Man12 on our Instagram and Destiny Simpson. How are you? Say something in the chat to us. Let us know how you've been doing. You know, this is a young lady that's always on the move, on the go. She has the community in mind, and her heart is to serve. And so we're so glad that she's joining us this evening. So, Mr. E, is so much going on. I'm excited because it's the Utah. You know, I'm all in it. Look, I'm all into it. I don't go to the extreme, Mr. E, but I really, really like this time of the year because it is a time of giving. And I
That's right.
feel that spirit of wanting to, you know, give and do more and love the colors and the trees and things like that. Are you all ready for the Yuletide game? And you know, Christmas is right around the corner. Have you
That's
put up
right.
your trees? Have you decorated? I'm gonna ask Mr. E first. I see he got a little point Santa in the back, and he also has the ho 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 he has on his hat. Mr. E, are you ready?
Well, Miss Hinton, I can't be no ready than what ready I can be. You
All
know,
right, that
because
means have you put up your tree? Are you decorating yet? You got
no,
your lights on, you have decorated yourself.
That's right. I am ready. If I don't get to go, I got the reindeer sitting on the roof, and I am ready, Miss Hinton, because I got a lot of gifts that I want to make sure I get out for them children. And I went to the dollar store and always buying my grandkids dollar store gift. I make it my business. Go buy $19 worth of gift.
Mr. E, so listen, I noticed that when I kind of gasped and I'm like, dollar store, I had people saying, listen, you can get some great things at the dollar store. And that is true because I'm in there for decorations. I'm in there for a lot of different things. And I shouldn't be appalled, but when you say you got 19 grandchildren and that you are buying a gift for each one, spending $19, I'm screaming. Because if they knew, if some of them knew where they was getting it from, they would probably say, what? But like you were saying, we were talking about it the other day. You mentioned the earphones. They got a lot of different things for your phone and for your gadgets and things like that. So, hey, you can go to the dollar store and get great things.
And you don't have to spend a whole lot of money out there. I mean, come on. It was just a little jokey joke that I was going to have for the grandkids, because sometimes you got to give a little joke bag.
I understand.
When they come here, the first thing they said, okay, I want this, and you said, okay, I got what you want. So you go to the dollar store and you get what you think they want. And when you do it, you said, okay, fine. Here's your Christmas present. And when you look at your when they look in there and open up the bag, they'll find out everything you got and came from the dollar store before you give them the real presents.
That's marvelous because, hey, these kids are expensive. I promise you. I have a grandchild, one grandson, and I promise you, he gonna take you to the bank, baby. You gonna do, even if he gets two things, it's gonna be the biggest, the best, and the bodacious gift that he can think of. But he's really also, he keeps in mind that he doesn't have to overdo it. He keeps in mind that if I can have this one or two things when it comes to grandma and his grandpa, he's fine. He knows across the board he's going to be getting some great gifts from relatives and friends and mommy and daddy and stuff. So I hope you all are ready. I'm telling you, before you know it, Mr. E, it'll be here and gone. Let's tell it.
Right. It's right around the corner. So you better watch out. You better not shout. You better watch out. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. And they used to sing that song. He knows when you've been sleeping, he knows when you've been bad. He knows. So you better be good and not bad. Yeah.
Well, Mr. E, what do you like about the Christmas season? Anything special?
Well, I like when Santa Claus come by and drop all the gifts. I look out my window at night at 11 o'clock, all the little children going to sleep. They're afraid that they get some coal. And I seen some parents take a bag of coal and put it on the front porch, and said Santa Claus just delivered a bag of coal. And then I seen some at night when they, and we know when they getting it all together. And it's fun when you go outside at night and seeing everybody when the house supposed to be dark and Santa Claus make his debut and everybody going to the trunk of their cars and
it pretty. You like the fantasy of it. There's so much to love about it. I love the lights. I love the shopping. Yes. Love the shopping. And look, talking about shopping, Mr. E, you don't have to even go out your house to shop in this day and time.
That's right.
That is absolutely awesome. You can sit right here on your phone or your computer and you can just command whatever you want right at your fingertips.
That's right, Miss Hinton.
All the bargains in the whole wide world. I feel good that if I can't get out there, I got a way to get what I need just like that.
Miss Hinton, they're so busy right now, they're going to try to do everything they could possibly do to have everybody's Christmas drop in by plane. You know, society has changed. So
Good.
what they want you to do, instead of going to the markets or to the grocery store, to the stores, they want you to shop online. By 2025, 2026, they're going to have drones delivering your packages to you. They're going to have, you know, your medicine drop down in front of your house, or they're just going to do a great delivering service for you, and you don't have to go nowhere, because guess what? Everything you need will be right there in your computer, and you better not cry, because Santa Claus is coming to town.
I'm glad. I'm glad that we are able to get what we want just like that. You know, we're moving fast. We're not in our Mother's Day, our Grandma's Day. You know, our era also is changing and moving forward. You know, it's all about, you know, technology, and, you know, it's all about being able to get things that you want, and get it in a hurry. You know, we used to look at these cartoons back in the day we were little, and then you have the Jetsons and all that stuff
Yeah,
like that, showing you the future. And so this is the thing: you can't sit back and say, "I remember my day. We used to be able to go out and do." This is a different day. This is a time of change wherein, hey, if something just listen, we're on social media platform talking to the whole wide world, Mr.
that's
E.
right.
Now, at one time you couldn't do that. You could access radio or TV, but we are accessing the whole wide world
That's
right
right.
here as we sit. We could be in anybody's living room. We could be over in Africa. We could be over in India and all parts of Asia, South America. We could be in California, because guess what? Somebody got it like that
That's
and
right.
can access us to more than we've known. And
You know,
it's going to continue to evolve. Even when we're gone, things are going to continue to evolve. We will not see some things that our children will see, and only we have thought about it and dreamed about it. But you know, we got folk talking about having hotels and motels on the moon and other planets. Don't think these things are far fetched. These are
right.
things that's in the mind, and when you can conceive it, it can happen.
And you know, Miss Hinton, when you talk about where you could be seen at, you know, I want our listening audience to know, wherever you are, you can see FYI. If
Yes,
you if you, let's say you at a truck stop and you saying, I'm just trying to surf the net. Guess what? You can see us right there by your phone,
yes.
wherever you may be. FYI is right there. We're heard all over the world, in Iraq and Iran, and all you have to do is go to the World Wide Web and click and listen live.
Absolutely. We want to motivate you, energize you, inform you, educate you, inspire you to rise above mere survival and show that you can have success in this life. I don't care who you are. You don't have to be the richest person in the world or the poor. You can be poor and still be successful, meaning you may not have everything you want, but you got the things that you need, and you got a brain, a mind, a spirit, a heart, and you can live an abundant life. And so we're here to push that mission. We're here to just encourage you all that, you know, hey, there's folk out here that want to see you live and live the best of life, and
That's right.
see you, you know, just going forth every day doing better and better and better. And so FYI is here with our topics, with our special guests, with all kind of things that we do. We're in the midst of our time of giving, and we're so glad that God has given us so we can give to those that, you know, work with us or listen to us, communicate with us. Because, you know, Mr. E, sometimes it's people are on and it's about what we can get. Oh, I want to sell you this and I want to sell you that. But our thing during this time of the year and throughout the year is a time to show people, listen, we appreciate you. We care about you. And we care that you have taken the time out of your busy schedule to be with us, to listen to what we're trying to say.
And not only that, Miss Hinton, and to be a blessing to folk. I mean, when you look at it, when we're on FYI, we're bringing nothing but the very best. There's some folks out there that is not don't know that's going through some strange things. I remember one time, one of our shows we did, we was talking about child support, men,
Mhm.
issues concerning men,
Yes,
and you'd be surprised how many men felt relieved when they found out that they weren't the only one being beat over the head with child support. You know, they
absolutely.
weren't the only one going through, and we brought a lot of relief to folks, because guess what? When you going through, we figure that we the only man, we cannot function. So what
Mhm.
FYI has done is brought you information on what you can do and how to do it. We bring you great sports. We give you great information. Not only that, we give you the ladies' music. That's right, Miss Yolanda Hinton's music, where you can go and listen to it and enjoy her international sound.
Well, I tell you what, we want to say thank you all who support this show and support the music and there for us. You know, FYI, After Dark is a show that we really want to help build. We want to build, but we want to include you all. We would love an audience of those who would like to chat, would like to talk about some issues or talk about the things that are going on. We got something going on in entertainment and politics, in education and stuff that people really want to be able to lift their voice and say, "Look, I don't believe in that," or "Oh, hey, I'm with that," or "Oh, why can't we change this?" It's so many things, Mr. E, to talk about, and so this platform right here is a platform where we have much more time than our morning show, and it's a time we can take our time in hearing you, or take our time in discussing things, or take our time in really showing people who you are, who we are. We can connect and network. We can have you as audience members. So later on, Mr. E gonna give you the tea on how you can actually join us on this platform and be a part of our uh, live show, and we can share words and we can just have a good time.
That's what it's all about, Miss Hinton. Bringing folks nothing but the best. You know, you'd be surprised how this word can touch, taking back your community,
Yes.
not being afraid and what to do when bullies come around. We talk about all of that. Well, you
Mhm.
know, you might be too scared to afraid to come on your front porch because the bullies are out there in your front yard. Listen, we got the right solution for you, because Miss Hinton has written a book, and it's called Bullying is Right Underneath Your Nose. We bring an identification. You learn it how to deal with it and not to be afraid. You know, not
Yes.
only that, we want you to be able to go to the schoolyard. We talk about school safety and how you, as a grandmama, granddaddy, or individual, would love to help protect the school.
Yes. Now our after dark subjects are gonna go deeper.
That
They're
you're
gonna go deeper, Mr. Yetta. You're frozen, but we're gonna go deeper in our topics because we're gonna discuss things that may be a little bit more controversial, or maybe it may be something more for the content is a mature conversation. We can even have our youth on to
that's right.
discuss the things that they're concerned about. But Mr.
That's
E,
right.
there's so many things to cover. But like I said, on our After Dark show, we want to include an audience. We want to include special guests, and we want to make sure we go down deep in some of the topics and some of the things and issues and stories that are going on in our world.
That's right. We talk about relationships also, Miss Hinton. We talk
Mm-hmm.
about we have what we call a face off of what men and women talking about dialogue and what this woman wants, what
Yes.
this man needs. You know, so we talk about all of that. And you know, and don't forget, now I want to drop this in your spirit. If you want to be a special guest or sponsor, all you have to do is give us a call at 757-714-7861, or you can email us at FYI Radio Show live at gmail.com, or you can inbox us at Everette's Facebook page, Miss Yolanda Lady Hinton's Facebook page, or even at FYI Facebook page, and let us know that you'd like to be a special guest. You'd like to be in our audience. That's right. If you would like to be in our audience, you can be a part of FYI. All you have to do is give us a call, send us your email. We'll email you back at the appointed time when we want you to come on and be our special guest.
Mr. Michael Harrington, we want to say good evening. Thank you so much for joining us. If you're there, say something in the chat. Let us know how you're doing. Let us know if you're ready for the Yuletide gay. Let us know if you listen to FYI on a daily basis, or you just came across us on social media. We want to know who you are, and we want to build that relationship where we can understand what you do, understand your voice, we understand how you feel about things, and we can discuss it so other people can learn your perspective. We see the way we see things, but other people can see things and open our eyes to certain things that we've never thought of. It's like, I believe in this and that, and somebody can say, well, you know what? This is something that I've done, I believe in, it works for me. You say, oh, I never thought about it. But thank you for sharing. So we want to share. We want to be here so we can learn from one another. And so we just encourage you all to join us on Monday evenings at 6 p.m. Get on social media and be a part of what we're doing. Lift your voice. Let's come on and let's have a good dialogue. And we're going to talk about so many things. So definitely meet us Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 9:30 a.m. on FYI Morning Show Live. And then on Monday evenings, you got to be here. You got to tell folk that we're here at 6 p.m. and you've got to join in and let's talk about some things.
That's what it's all about, Miss Hinton. We want to make sure that everything that you're doing, we want to make sure that we're doing, we want you to be a part of. We want to make sure that we answer some of the questions, some of the things that you need. If we can't get it, we'll find ways to get it. If you want to know about immigration, we'll get you that information. If you want to know the latest tea, that's right. We got tea cups that you can purchase from FYI. If you want to know the latest tea, when we say it's tea time, all you have to do is get your teacup tea and put your tea in there and listen. And we can talk tea, talk turkey for tea fee.
Mr. E is so much tea to be served. And so we're going to be serving that tea, not only on our morning show live, but we're going to be serving our tea right here on our After Dark show. I tell you what, the social media, Mr. E, is blowing up because, we have the talk about P. Diddy and Jay-Z now coming under scrutiny for some things. And I tell you, it's on fire. The social media is on fire. And so we have to talk about things people want to talk about. We can come up here and we can talk about this, that, and the other. But, when folks say, look, let's get it out. Let's all serve that tea, serve it up so we can get our opinion or our perspective in there. And it may not look pretty at times, but hey, this is what we want to talk about. And so you all make sure you join us for our morning show. Make sure you join us for our After Dark show. Let's get it together. We'll be back on live soon. We will announce when we'll come on. We'll be more consistent now that we are After Dark. Look, now that it's After Dark, we'll come on After Dark, and we will definitely be here more.
That's right. And we're back after dark when we can bring you nothing but the best. And listen, that's all we want to do. We want to make sure that you know what's going on. Like Marvin Gaye said, Mama, tell me something is going on. We want to make sure you know. And, it's been good to us here. FYI has really been a blessing to Miss Hinton and myself because, listen, don't too many radio broadcasters stay on for 9 years. We're bringing nothing but the best. And
Absolutely.
that's bringing 144 broadcasts in a year,
Yes.
on 12 days a month.
Plus
What we
our
want
after dark. Yes.
at
Yes.
12 days a month on FYI in the daytime, and then we on FYI. We want to know what day is best for you also. That
Yes.
we should come on, whether Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday is a greater day for you. So we be putting that out there for you also, because we want you to know. We want to know what's good for you so that we can help you rise above mere survival.
And you can always look at it after we finish our live show. It stays right there. You can go to Facebook Live, Twitter, LinkedIn, or YouTube and Instagram. You may not be able to see it on Instagram, but you can see it on all the other platforms. And you can listen to it, you can share it, you can like it, and you can follow us. We want to say good evening to Mr. Ronnie Joyner II, who was our fabulous guest on this morning. We
That's
really
right.
enjoyed you. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. Mr. Phil Brown, thank you for watching. Thank you for saying hello to us in the chat. Man, Mr. E, we're so glad that people are coming on. Ronnie says, good evening. I just shared something with you, Pastor Ed. And so he has been following us. He's been our special guest from time to time. He's a sports buff. He loves his team, the Dolphins. And speaking about teams, Mr. E, you're going to be looking at the game. We're going to be looking at the game. Who's going to be playing this evening?
Well, this evening, Miss Hinton, you don't want to miss it. Let me do it this way. Ladies and gentlemen, you don't want to miss this evening football game. That's right. That's football all around America, where you'll see nothing but them stars. And the song says
Oh, my
stars come
Lord.
out at night. So guess what? You'll see the Dallas Cowboys playing against the Cincinnati Bengals. You don't want to miss it. Listen, it's going to be off the chitty chit chain, and I'm going to be right there. So on your way home, make sure you stop and get you some popcorn and some peanuts. And just in case some of you thinking that Dallas Cowboys is out of it, no, we're hunters. We're
All
in the hunt.
right.
I want to say congratulations to my cousin Phil Brown. He's changed over to a brand new team, and the brand new team he turned
Really?
over. He turned over to it's called the Commanders.
Wow.
He used to be a Redskin fan, so now he's a Commanders. So
Same
hey, we
team.
got a new team now. Hey, go ahead and ride it. Oh Lord, Mr. Ronnie Jones said, "Oh Lord, help us all."
I want to say hello to someone on Instagram. I think it's John C. Johnson, JOHNCEN, a point guard. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. But I tell you what, the Commanders, we got to give them their props. They are doing it this season.
Well, they done did their thing earlier. They had a bye, so they're not playing today. But the teams that I want you to watch tonight is the Dallas Cowboys as they take on the Cincinnati Bengals.
I tell you what, we'll see. And I tell you what, we will definitely report on that game and what's going to go on and who's going to win. Who's going to be going to the playoff? Who has a chance to go to the playoff? Mr. E, you said y'all was in the hunt. Does that mean you all have a chance?
We have a chance. We have a chance. We have a chance to go. But before I go, before we get ready to go a little further, I want to thank all of our listeners that's catching us on FYI Radio Show, on Crystal Records One, on FYI Radio Show hosted, and Facebook, Miss Yolanda Hinton and Yolanda Hinton Facebook fan page. We want to thank you so much for joining us on Lady Crystal Records. We want to thank you all for joining us and making things work and let us know that you really right there behind it. You all right, cuz? I see you. All right, cuz. All right, all right.
I tell you what, don't go back. I got to say hi to our friend Mary Louise Tolliver, and she has Graves. I tell you what, how are you? Listen, I think you left us here in Hampton Roads. We want to say congratulations to you and love to your family. Thank you so much, Mary, for joining us on this evening. And tell folk about our evening show. You know we're on Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays during the week, but please tell folks about our After Dark show and at 6 p.m. on Monday. And just like Mr. E said, make sure you follow us on our YouTube, Crystal Records 1, Cristo Records with an S1. And you can also go to YouTube at FYI Radio Show host Yolanda Hinton. Of course, we're on Instagram. Go to Yolanda Hinton or whatever. Go to LinkedIn, same thing. Twitter, the lady underscore Crystal Records. Just put our name in and boom, it'll come up. On Facebook, just look, type that name in or go to FYI Radio Show hosted by Yolanda Hinton on Facebook. Just go and look, subscribe and like and just say we love you and we are committed to be a part of what you're doing. Mary Tolliver Graves, I am glad you said thank you, love you too, love the family. And we want to just say thank you all for your support. Thank you for the music, buying the music, Make It All Right, the newest single. Thank you for your loyalty to the Royal Ladies Pie, those that have been buying that pie. You can get the music wherever music is sold. It's called Make It All Right. You can buy that one in the library of what you call. Let me put the
YouTube.
Let me put my little brand up here for Make It All Right. That's what it looks like. Me looking out at the mountains and knowing that God makes it all right every time. And so Make It All Right is a wonderful song, great message, great beat. And we would love for you all to have it for your Christmas season. Go online and get it wherever music is sold. And also, just inbox me if you're interested in pies for the holiday, for your special occasion. We're trying to really build up the clientele for that and really trying to make it where I can do it on a really, really busy full-time basis. So tell people about the Royal Ladies Pies, and so I can definitely build this business. Also, Mr. E, we want to mention our sponsors before we go again. Bulvic Academy, BULVIC, Bulvic Academy. Make sure you check out the website. And also beardgods.com, BEARDGODZ, Beardgods. And check the website out. Mr. Chris Hinton is the owner. A lot of things for guys, a lot of things on sale. He started a Black Friday sale and he's continuing to just put it out there. The website is adorable. And make sure you go and get some of the things you need to care for yourself.
You know, Miss Hinton, just before we get ready to say bye-bye to everybody, I saw a name of that called Mary Tolliver Gray. I want to say congratulations to our girl.
I just said that.
That is a brand new name. That's a brand new name. It hit me by surprise.
It just hit you.
It hit me by surprise.
Lord, Mary, do you hear that?
When I saw Mary's name, I said Mary Tolliver, and I saw Graves. I say, what done happened here?
No, so, Mary. When I see Mary, don't she look like she's so in love?
I want to say congratulations to my little sister. I mean, hey, I'm proud of you, girl.
And then when it had a nerve to leave us.
That's right. Had a nerve to leave us. And she's back in Jersey now. She's back in Teaneck, Jersey. Back in her gangster. She's back in Gangster Town now. Where she, you know, Mary little gangster. You little gangster. So she's back in Teaneck, New Jersey. Yeah.
I tell you what, but I want to say thank you so much for your support out here. Again, join us Wednesday and Friday. Friday is our Christmas time of giving, FYI, Christmas time of giving. And we have some great gifts for you all. Come and share with us and just be a part of what we're doing. We want to thank Mr. E for all he is doing and what he brings to the table and just for the hard work these 9 years. It takes work. It takes doing things and being consistent and loyal to your vision and your dream. And I'm really excited about that. Thank you, Mr. E. And thank you all again for joining us. Mr. E is going to tell you how you can be a special guest, intern, or sponsor or audience member with FYI Radio Show Live and FYI After Dark.
If you'd like to be a special guest, sponsor, or intern on the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world, all you have to do is give us a call at 757-714-7861. Again, that telephone number is 757-714-7861. Or you can email us at FYIRadioShowLive@gmail.com. That's FYI Radio Show Live @gmail.com, or you can inbox us at Edward Everett's Facebook page, Miss Yolanda the Lady Hinton's Facebook page, or FYI Facebook page, and let us know. If you like to be a special guest or audience of FYI, all you have to do is send us your email. And we'll email you back to let you know what day we would love to have you sitting in the audience of FYI Radio Show. And if you'd like to be a special guest, we'll do the same for you. Just give us a little bit of information. Let us know what you're bringing to the table and how can it help our community to rise above mere survival and grow.
I tell you what, we get ready to go check out the game.
Yeah.
You all be blessed. We will tell you when we're on next live with FYI After Dark. But please tune in on Wednesday. Check us out. What's under the hat? Issues concerning men and all the things that we know about you guys. We're gonna be having on that show. So look, be blessed. See you all then. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening.
2 up, 2 down, VA. Yeah. 2 up, 2 down.